Welcome all. I am Dolphin, Assistant Professor in CSE Department, working in Emmanuel Arasar, JJ College of Engineering, located at Nattalam. Now we are going to discuss about the subject Object-Oriented Programming. In that subject, we discuss about Unit 1, Principles of Object-Oriented Programming. Let's we see about the features of OOPS. That's are object, classes, abstraction, encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism, message passing, and dynamic binding. First one is objects. It's a runtime entities in an object oriented system. It represented a person or place or bank account or table of data or any item that program must handle. For example, object equal to data plus function. Here let's we see about one example. We take example as a student. Here student name, date of birth, marks are represented in as a data. But the method is we calculate the total average display that is mentioned in total of, display of, and average of. These are the methods. Next one is classes. It's defined as a templates or blueprint. It describes the behavior or state of objects. Class is a set of objects that share the common structures and behaviors. Let's we see the example of classes. Here we take the class as student. Here the object is the name of the student. Next we take one department that is mentioned as classes. In the department we take CSE, IT, ADS. These are the object. Next one is abstraction. It's a representing essential features without including the background details or explanation. But the concept of abstraction is the main goal to handle complexity by hiding unnecessary details from the user, but focus on what an object does rather than how it does it. These are the abstraction. Example of abstraction is using a keyboard without knowing its internal working. Next one is encapsulation. Here the process of combining data and function into a single unit is known as encapsulation, but not accessible to the outside world, and only those functions which are wrapped in the class can access it. But the function provide the interface between the object data and the program. Encapsulation achieves the concept of data hiding. Here data hiding means class is accessible only through the function within the class. This is known as data hiding. Next one is inheritance. Inheritance is creating a new class from the existing class. Here the existing class is known as parent class or base class or superclass, but the new class, creating a new class, that new class is known as child class or derived class. Let's we see the example of inheritance. We taking a base class is animal. Animal, we are taking an example as animal. That is a base class. Here mammal and reptile are the derived class of animals. So they inherited the properties from the animal base class. Whale and dog are the derived class of mammal. So they inherit the properties from mammal base class. Next is polymorphism, in which we can perform a single action in different ways. Here we derived the polymorphism is poly and morphs. Poly is known as many and morphs is known as form. So it means as many forms. Let's see the diagram for polymorphism. Here the polymorphism is split into two types. First one is compile time polymorphism and next one is runtime polymorphism. Again, the compile time polymorphism is split into two types, that is function overloading and operator overloading. Runtime is directly through function overriding. Let's see one example. Here, shape is a base class, that the triangle, rectangle, circle are the derived class. Let's we see the explanation of above diagram. Here shape is the, already I am explained that. Here shape is the base class, that the circle, rectangle, triangle are the derived class. So we will draw it. So circle draw means used to draw the circle. Rectangle means used to draw the rectangle. Triangle means used to draw the triangle. Message passing, it is a set of objects that communicate with each other, request for execution of a procedure, and will invoke a function into the receiving object. It will generate the desired result. These are known as message passing. Next one is dynamic binding. A linking of a procedure calls to the code to execute its response to the call. Code associated with the given procedure call is not known until the time of the call at runtime. It achieved only using the virtual function. This is known as dynamic binding. Let's we see about the advantages of OOPS. That is code reusability, improved security, easy maintenance, better problem solving approach, reduced complexity in large problems. These are the advantages of OOPS. Thank you everyone for listening the presentation.